I said, no, I'm not different. I'm black too, and you're black too. Then she says, I'm not black. I'm Asian. That's why my eyes look like this. All right, that's it. You know what? I don't even want to read the rest of this email because what is she talking about? What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. And today we are going to be doing an episode of The Mafia Speaks. Now, typically I do about 3 different questions or emails in one video. However, this particular situation is very long, and I have a lot to say about this. And this is about someone who wrote to me about their black friend being racist towards black people. And I was just like, Now I didn't read the whole thing yet. I read like the beginning, I read the end. There were also some screenshots that I'm not gonna include just in case. But it's gonna be very, very interesting. Now, before we get into this video, if you guys did not know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You guys can see I have a breast cancer awareness hoodie on, and one of my good friends is basically promoting this hoodie in order to raise money for a victim of breast cancer. And if you would like to support, it would be greatly appreciated. All the proceeds will go to someone who is currently battling breast cancer. So go down to my description box, link below, all of that. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys can purchase this hoodie. So let's get straight into the nonsense. If you guys do not know, The Mafia Speaks is my advice segment where you can email me and you can ask me for advice. There's been some of you who think that you can like come at me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook when I don't answer your emails in time or I don't answer your DMs in time and you want my advice. But I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I have a lot of DMs, I have a lot of messages, it's insane, and I like to answer everything from the order it was received. So I literally, anytime I'm checking DMs, for the most part, unless it's like extremely important, I scroll all the way down. I start from there and I work my way up, okay? Be patient, because you coming at me is gonna make me come at you, and I'm gonna have to curse you out, and then the mafia gonna come for you, and then we just gonna have a little bit of a problem, and we don't want those problems. Now, do we? No, we do not, okay? I answer messages all the time, I interact with people all the time, so I don't take kindly to people trying to make it seem like I sit there and I'm like ignoring people and I'm just being a bougie ass bitch. No, I answer messages all the time. Just because I don't get to your message doesn't mean I'm purposefully ignoring you or being an asshole. Sometimes I genuinely do not see the message, or I just have not gotten to it yet. And certain things are a one-size-fits-all situation. Like, a lot of you guys email me about mental health, and I literally talk about mental health regularly. I have a couple of mental health videos. I feel like you guys can just refer to those. I don't have to answer every single mental health specific situation that is sent to me. A lot of you guys ask me about relationships. I do relationship videos once in a blue moon, and sometimes I'll read one relationship thing that fits another person's relationship issue, and it's just like, why am I going to read the same thing over and over again? So please keep up with certain videos. Your question is already answered, or your situation someone already went through and I already talked about it, because I'm not dealing with people catching attitudes with me on social media, because I'm not the one, okay? All right. Before we get this video started, I have to give a special shout out to my sponsor, rgin.com, okay? They have the best home fragrance and health and beauty products. They are made with 100% natural quality ingredients, and they're handcrafted with your family in mind. Not to mention, they have like anything you can think of. Like, I'm telling y'all, like everything, okay? From body butters to hair moisturizers, African black soap, scented candles, incense sticks, and much more. And they're priced just right for you. Treat your home and your body with Ashkickin products. Visit ashkickin.com. That's ASHKICKIN.com. Or you can visit the link in my description box or in the pinned comment down below. And use my coupon code TheeMalle, TheeMalle, at checkout for 15% off your order today. Get straight into this situation. Now, I feel like the way I work stuff to my friend doesn't get across to her the right way, so I want to ask you for help. My friend is black and I'm also black. She's very tall, dark skin, and more on the plus size side. My friend doesn't like black people and I understand why and what she means by it, and I'll explain. Alright, right off the bat, right? I tend to do this too, and I'm realizing how wrong it is. The whole, my friend does this, but I'm gonna tolerate it because they're my friend. That's a really bad thing to do. It's just like how when a white person is like, oh, I hate black people, but I like you though. And you're that black friend that they like, but they don't like other black people, and then they talk shit about black people around you, and you just sit there and hee hee ha ha it. That's really bad. And it's just as bad when a black person does it because that's their own kind. Do not let people do this. I'm very guilty of doing this in the past, and even to this day, I catch myself doing this, not even only with black people, with other things. Like, I'll let it slide because it doesn't really like bother me, but like lately, people have said stuff like that to me, and it starts to bother me more, especially as I've been making these types of videos, because it's like, what is that supposed to mean? Just right off the bat, I already know there's gonna be some nonsense. I already see it. But let's see. Something she says isn't right and makes me want to cut her off. Then you should cut her off. 9 times out of 10, if something starts off that way, you should just cut her off. But okay. The reason why she doesn't like black people is because she feels black people are mean and just target her for no reason and automatically doesn't like her. Boo-hoo. She would say how people would always comment about how she looks and it would never come from anybody but black people. I grew up in a school and place where the people are predominantly white, and she grew up in a place where the people are predominantly black. So I understand why when she said she's tired of being near black people, because sometimes being around just one race or group of people for a period of time can be tiring. Now, I'm like this too. I cannot be around one group of people. I have to be around a mixed group of people. I really just can't. Like, I have to be in a mixed environment or I'm gonna feel extremely uncomfortable. That may sound strange to a lot of people, but I just can't. That's why I go to HBCU. I did go to a PBI, a predominantly black institution, which was Bloomfield College. And honestly, I really would have preferred being like in a mixed environment. Like, I just couldn't. Like, it was just too much for me. So I do understand that. But I understand, like, clearly if you're surrounded by black people, your, distaste, disdain, and anything negative that's coming from them is going to make you feel some type of way. But I don't understand how you can feel bad, you can feel so negatively against something that you already are, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, like I do meet a lot of Haitians who hate Haitians. Like, it's so interesting to me because it's like, but you're Haitian. Like, I don't know, I just find it strange. I would just assume that if you're already something and you know you're not like what you already don't like, you would not put that on others, if that makes sense. Like, clearly you're Haitian, clearly you don't act like the Haitians you don't like, so why is it that you see a couple Haitians acting bad, or a couple of, whatever it is that you are acting bad, and you automatically, oh, I hate all of them. I just find that a little strange to me. Any race or ethnicity, it's like, clearly not everyone's like that. Like, okay. What makes me upset though is we went on a trip and most of the people were white, and when she saw other black people there, she says, OMG, there's more black people here. I thought we would be the only ones, and I was planning on having a good time. Sounds like this girl has some deep-rooted issues. And I said, what is that supposed to mean? And she said, nothing. Then we kept going back and forth about what she meant by that. I asked her, I'm black too, so does that mean you don't like me too? And she said, no, you're different. And I asked her how, and she said, because I like you, not them. I said, no, I'm not different, I'm black too, and you're black too. Then she says, I'm not black, I'm Asian, that's why my eyes look like this. All right, that's it. You know what? I don't even want to read the rest of this email because what is she talking about? I don't even know what this girl looked like, but I already know she's on some bullshit. And after she said this, you should have cut her off. I don't know why you're still her friend. This doesn't even make any sense. I would like to give a huge special shout out to my sponsor at Car Marshall. If you need a new car, a used car, any car, make sure you head to carmarshall.com and they will definitely get you the best price. And the best thing is they will do all the negotiating for you. You don't have to sit through a long process. Just head down to the link down in my description box or in my pinned comment down below to get started today. Just because you may have smaller eyes than the average black person or a smaller nose or smaller lips doesn't mean you're another race or ethnicity. Okay? I don't understand why people say crap like this. I've heard this nonsense before and I'm just like, what is wrong with people, bro? Like, I'm done. First of all, she's not even Asian. She thinks she's Asian because her aunt took a DNA test and found out she was 3% of some type of Asian. And my friend believes that she is too. Is there a 0 missing after that 3? I thought it would have said 30% or something. Like, y'all, this is killing me right now. I'm trying to keep it together for the video, but I'm just like, kikakasa right now in my head. I'm just like, okay. Okay. I tried to explain to her just because her aunt has that in her genetics, it doesn't mean that my friend also has it. And 3% doesn't explain why you would have small eyes. And her eyes aren't even small. Plus, black people's eyes can be that way and not even be Asian. Thank you. My last example I'm going to give you is she's going to college soon and there's different campuses. The campus she wanted to go to is more diverse of people, which is understandable why she wants to go live on that campus. But the campus is full and now that she applied late. So the campus she has to go to, there's more black people there. So now she says she doesn't want to go to college. And I said, as long as you don't go crazy, get a crazy or dirty roommate, you should be fine. She said, my roommate is black. She's already crazy. Well then. And I said she can join clubs and meet other people. It's fine. But I'll now insert receipts about the situation. Now I'm not going to insert the receipts just because I don't want the girl to come across this and know that her friend's talking about her, and I just, So these receipts are pretty interesting. I read through them and basically she's talking crap about her roommate and saying, you know, since her roommate is black, she's already, you know, this, that, and third, basically making stereotypes about this girl because she's black. The simple shit. Now, comment down below. Do you know anyone who doesn't like their own race or ethnicity? I come across a lot of people this way. And honestly, I used to give people like this a pass. I'm very guilty of this. However, I'm going to say, girl, if you're watching this right now, stop giving your friend a pass. She's ignorant. She's way too old to be like this. I would understand if this is someone that's like legit like middle school, entering high school, because we all know kids, especially in their preteens and early teens, they can be quite ignorant. But this girl's moving on to college. You're going to be exposed to more diverse things. Maybe she will change her mind as soon as she ends college, because college is a very different place and you tend to open your mind more and become more open-minded in general when you go to college. So maybe she will change her mind. However, the fact that she's going into college with this mindset is really horrific. And in general, just the things that she said about black people around you, you just should not be okay with that. Like, I've known people who don't like black people or don't like Haitian people or whatever the case may be, or don't like natural hair, but they've never tried me and said anything like remotely disrespectful like that in front of me, and I just wouldn't allow it. I just know in the back of my head, they don't like black people. They don't like Haitian people. They don't like girls with natural hair. They don't like brown skin people, whatever. I've just known it, and you know, like I said, they've never tried me. But the fact that you're letting this girl disrespect other black people in your presence is not good, because she's gonna think that she can continue to disrespect black people in your presence and in the presence of other black people, and she's gonna say the wrong thing in front of the wrong black person and they're gonna crack her in the mouth, and that's not gonna be a good thing for her. Okay, personally, I feel like you should cut her off just because she just doesn't seem like a good person and she doesn't seem to have a level head. I don't think that just because black people make fun of you or someone makes fun of you, it's okay to be like, oh, I just hate the entire race. Oh my God, I hate this entire ethnic background. I think that's trash, and it's a very poor excuse, especially as you become an adult. You don't have an excuse to act like that. You shouldn't be acting like that. You should be a lot more open-minded by that time. But again, I'm going to play devil's advocate here because that's what I do. The thing is with people like that is they're going based off experience. And although it may be ignorant, annoying, and just plain disrespectful, you can't be mad about an experience that someone has had. That's why I try to be a bit about it, and I can see where they're coming from, but it comes to a point where it's like, you're an adult, get over it. I'm sorry. Like, you can't just keep going through shit with certain people or keep having all these misfortunate events and then just blame it on a race of people, a group of people, a type of people. It's ridiculous. It's immature. Go get some therapy. Get over it. Like, I'm sorry. That may sound fucked up to a lot of people, but it's just like, seriously, it's ridiculous at this point. You understand, if you are always made fun of by a specific group of people, if you're always targeted, if you're always made to feel less than by a group of people, you are most likely going to feel a certain type of way towards that group of people. That's just natural. It's human nature. It happens. Honestly, you can't really be mad about someone's experience. Someone's experience is someone's experience. However, in general, you can protect your energy. You cannot be around people who choose to feel this way about a certain group of people. You can remove yourself from that type of ignorance. You continuing to be her friend with her mindset like that is not good for her, it's not good for you, and is not good for any other black person she may encounter, or anybody in general that she may encounter, because I'm sure she hee ha haing saying all these terrible things about black people around other races of people as well. And you know, it's not a good thing. Personally, like I said, cut her off. She clearly knows what she's doing. She clearly knows it bothers you because you have gone back and forth with her about this. It's just, no. Thankfully, she already went off to college. You're probably not even gonna talk to her anyway, because usually when people go to college, things change, friendships change, all of that. So hopefully the friendship just falls off on its own and it doesn't have to be like one of those hard cutoff situations. But honestly, she just doesn't sound like an overall good person. But that's just what I'm getting from this email. I don't know this girl. It is what it is. Make sure if you want some advice, you send an email to the email down in the pinned comment below. Do not send it to my Mademoiselle email because I will not answer it. I will delete it immediately. My Mademoiselle email is for business inquiries only. Please do not send any advice or anything like that to that email. Thank you. But let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the situation? Do you think she should cut the girl off? Do you know anyone like this? And do you think that she can change? Because honestly, I think there's still a chance that she can change, just because I know that college does open up everyone's mind up. Like, there's a lot of things that I was very closed-minded to and didn't know about and was very ignorant about until I went to college. So let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about this situation? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and do all that. Get your hoodie, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.